Hi, I'm Amber, welcome to my channel. My hair is wet, it's not usually like this, please ignore it. Today we are doing the random colour challenge. Every room will be a different colour that's completely randomly generated from a random colour generator website that I found and was using on my phone while I was building. So let's just get straight into the build. So I decided to build this in Brindleton Bay. I think that's what it's called, the one that came with cats and dogs, and I decided to go for a old British cottage style house because I think you can get away with this like more eclectic, colourful, weird look than you could in a sleek modern house. So because of the essence of the challenge being random colours, I just thought that would work better. So it's a cute thatched cottage with a little extension on the side with a tiled roof, all nice and red bricks. Super cute. I didn't restrict colours on the exterior. I guess you could say the exterior was a brown colour scheme if you really wanted to, but I didn't restrict colours on the exterior. I wanted the outside to be cute and at least have some redeemable factors because I knew the inside was going to be a mess. Also, I tried to build an attic in this roof. There was something glitching, something was going wrong, it wasn't having it. So I just put on these little decorative window pieces and left it at that. But the outside just looks super cute and normal. Just don't look through the windows and it looks like a normal house. It's just a very cute cottage. I just want to say as well, I have tried to record this video. This is like my third or fourth time. I gave up like a week ago and then forgot about it, and now I'm recording it today again. So if something goes wrong in this recording, then I know it wasn't meant to be and this video won't see the light of day. But if you're seeing this, then hurrah, yay. Oh, that was posh, hurrah. I've never said hurrah in my life. Then yay, hooray. Then something worked out and the video worked. I'm just thrown off because I didn't expect myself to ever say hurrah. Anyway, you can see I'm putting down gravel around the front. I think that's very English cottage looking. Putting a few little wildy looking plants, a bit of lavender, some window boxes, and just making sure the exterior looks super cute and cottagey and fun. I also put a few bits of furniture and things in the garden. Like I say, no restriction on the colour of things that are going there. But in general, everything was brown. So you could kind of say I did restrict colour in that way. And then dividing up the interior space, it has to be a style of home that's divided into lots of small rooms rather than big open plan modern rooms. Because of the way the challenge works, you couldn't have the entire downstairs be open plan because then the entire downstairs is one colour and that's just kind of boring for the challenge and not as challenging. So a like old cottage style house really works well for this challenge. Yeah. And so I added these nice double doors out the back going out to the back garden sort of area, and it looks really cute. And we're on to the first colour, which is green. So this is for the entryway. Just as you come into the house, everything is green. So if you've not seen this type of build challenge before, everything in the room has to be green. So I was filtering by the colour filter, but sometimes things come up and you're like, that is questionable. Like every single plant comes up for green, even if it's in a bright red pot. And it's like, I'm not gonna just go by what the filter says. At that point, you've gotta like decide. Sorry, I'm freezing. You have to decide if you wanna go with what the filter says or with what you actually say is green. And so I wanted it to be like actually green. I feel like when I put this on, my neck just disappears. Like, oh, she has no neck. Anyway, also as always, if I'm looking down, it's because the playback of the footage is down here, and if I'm looking here instead of here, that's because I don't know to look at the viewfinder, at the lens, not the view, you know what I mean. I'm not on it today. Anyway, so everything has to be green in this room. That is the vibe. I built in this like custom under the stairs storage that I thought was really cute and a fun idea, and I don't think I've done that before. I don't even remember what pack that stuff is from because it's not the Dream Home Decorator stuff and I literally do not recognise it. I filmed this a couple weeks ago, or built this a couple weeks ago, and I do not know what pack that came out of. But anyway, yeah, so that seemed super quick. But that was it. That was, I suppose it's a speed build, it's been fast forwarded, but that was the entire entryway. We will go through it all in a tour at the end, so you will see all of it in detail. This is the dining room, and we rolled for grey. So, the most boring dining room ever. I tried to keep everything in this kind of like old cottage look. I could have done grey as like sleek and modern and it would have gone nicely, but I really wanted to try and keep it in fitting and all at least kind of working together a little bit. So I went for, you know, tall old looking chairs and cottage looking, you know, just cottagey. And I think this room for a grey room turned out okay. It's so dull, it's so boring, but it did turn out kind of cute, and I feel like in some ways you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell this was a solid colour room, whereas the entryway you can definitely tell, like it screams green, everything green. So I guess that's a good sign. Living room, yellow. I'm so like into a flavoured water, this is so good. This stuff. Anyway. So the living room had to be yellow, which meant I knew I was going to put in that yellow fireplace. I put a chimney on the roof, so it had to be a fireplace somewhere. Plus it's an old cottage, so there has to be a fireplace somewhere regardless. But yellow was the colour scheme for this room. I struggled to find a yellow couch that wasn't sleek and modern looking, but I think these like Chesterfield styles look really cute. I put a family computer in the corner and books and things, you know, it's just like a cozy family hangout space. The yellow is a bit of an eyesore, to be honest. It is like so eye-wateringly yellow, so that is a bit much, to be honest. I don't love how this room turned out as much as some of the other rooms, but I know the master bedroom is coming up, and so this can't be the worst room in the house. The master bedroom was a bit of a nightmare. We'll get to it when we get to it. But yellow living room, yellow things in the room, yellow curtains, and then I went back and realised I didn't put curtains in the other room. But that is it. See, it's not my best work. It's not the best. And then onto the red downstairs toilet, which is kind of cute, to be honest. Like that flooring I've never really even used before, and it actually turned out kind of cute. Sized down a laundry basket to put in there just to fill out the space a bit more, you know, just red things. This was just before that bathroom clutter pack came out, so we didn't have those rugs to go under the toilet, so I used a different one. I don't even have one of those in real life, but I think it's fun to include in The Sims to add a bit more decoration and realism. And you know, I'm always saying the word realism in builds. Kitchen, blue. Onto the kitchen. The kitchen is blue. This is a really big, long kitchen, and I knew just what I wanted to do with it. I wanted to have big kitchen, island counters, and a sofa. I feel like luxury is when you have a separate kitchen dining room and the kitchen is so big you have like a hangout spot in the kitchen, like a little sofa in your kitchen. That is luxury to me. And so I had to include that in this like lovely, expensive £1 million cottage. And I think the kitchen turned out adorable. This colour scheme, the tiles on the floor, everything turned out so cute. The little pink curtain as well, just like popping through, is adorable. And so I think this definitely turned out one of my favourite rooms in this build. I even put like this little craft cart in the corner and the sofa, so it's maybe like a little craft corner, someone sits and does their crafting, some cakes, just really homely, cozy little cottage vibes. Absolutely adorable. I love it. I think it's so cute. And you can definitely tell as soon as you see this room that it was a solid colour challenge room. But I don't know, it doesn't scream it as much as the yellow room, which is very much like, oh my god, you only had to work with yellow, I can tell. Whereas this is a little bit more, you know, like it kind of works. Like blue tiles in a kitchen, it's kind of cute and normal. And especially blue counters, like gorgeous. And that lamp with the plants, I'd never even seen it before. Amazing. Purple for the almost conservatory, whatever you want to call this, little extension. Not the best. Purple doesn't look great, to be honest, in whatever I was doing. Just didn't look great. Also, it was such a teeny room, it was hard to fit anything in. So I just kind of stuck in a piano, a table and a bookcase, and was just like, that's kind of it. So one of them must play piano. Upstairs landing, genuine coincidence, so happy with this, but I rolled for green again. So the upstairs and downstairs that have the stairs connecting them are both green, so I just went with same walls and floors. It seems like I faked that, but honestly, I didn't. I mean, it's not that crazy, but yeah, I was really happy about that. They both had the same colour scheme, so it kind of all flowed together nicely. I just think it would have looked a bit rubbish if it didn't have that. So that was good. And then at first I was like, I put a family computer upstairs on the landing, and I was like, we already have that in the bright yellow living room, how could I forget? So I took that away and just made it into maybe more of like a craft area. So that's what that is. And then we are on to the bedrooms. Pink bedroom, okay, easy, that's a girl's bedroom. Not to enforce gender roles or anything, but I made this a super girly bedroom. And also, not to enforce gender roles, but I clearly am. But I just think it's fun to make this like really cute pink and girly bedroom, you know, like very, very, very traditional. Goes totally perfect with this cottage style. They got their doll's house, their like royal looking bed, almost four-poster bed, I don't know, you know, and all their little toys, toy box. It's maybe like an older child to younger teen sort of room. They even got their hangout spot with their sofa. I keep thinking there's someone outside, but it's just my stupid hair in my own eye. But yeah, it's so cute and pink. I mean, you can definitely look at this and tell it's a solid colour challenge, but again, it works. A pink girl's bedroom, I mean, like, that is so normal. It just works. Then onto the next bedroom. And it's yellow again. I know. Yellow all over again, and I had to try and figure out what to do with this because I didn't want it to be such a hideous failure like that living room. I can't live down that living room, and we haven't got to the west room yet. But I went for this lighter wood and yellow, the little yellow bed. I think this room turned out really cute, to be honest. I put that really like deep pile fluffy carpet on the floor, and I think that is like, it's a weird one because the texture looks so off. It's fun, but I don't use it very often because it looks so strange. But yeah, that's just my take on that. That carpet is a bit odd in The Sims. But whoever has this room is like the luckiest Sim. They have such a nice like hangout space room. They got their sofa, they got their computer desk, they got bookshelf, space for their bed, and you know, everything. And like, it's a really decent bedroom. Definitely looks a bit off all being in yellow, but they have like such a cute and cozy space. I'd like that as my bedroom. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cute. And the cloud lights, oh, they're so like, I just think they're so adorable. I put a lot of gallery walls into this build. I don't always do that, but I just thought it kind of brought in a couple extra colours because I could kind of be cheeky and be like, well, the main colour of the art is yellow, but I could bring in some extra colours and different tones and things with the gallery art. On to the dreaded master bedroom. This took a while. This one took a while to figure out. Some reason I put a bath at one end of it. I don't know what was going on, but I just stuck with it and built this thing, and honestly, I should have stopped. This room is a nightmare. So we've rolled for orange, so everything has to be orange. The proportions of this room are off. Everything is so off about this room. I hate to like bring myself down, but like, at least I don't think it looks good. It does not look good. The layout and everything is just so weird in this room. I should have given them an ensuite and then worked with what I had of that room. I don't understand. I'm not even sure I can narrate this. Like, you're just gonna have to look in horror at what I do to this room. Also, I'm so tired. You know, when you're trying to fix a sleep schedule because you slept into the day and now you have to stay awake like an extra night and then a day to get to sleep the next night, I'm doing that. So if I look all squinty like a teenage boy from 2012, yeah, that's why. So that's the nichest reference. Anyway, that horrific bedroom's done. We can move on. We can move on with our lives. We have light brown or beige, I do not remember, but I think it was light brown. For the upstairs bathroom, sorry, that is my squeaky chair. That was my squeaky chair. Usually I film sitting in my bed, we don't have to worry about that. Anyway, light brown bathroom, bosh, done. And then I'm just doing a little bit more to the exterior, decorating her nicely, and we will get onto the tour very shortly. So, adding a bunch of bushes, you gotta landscape that thing, you gotta, especially in the countryside, you know, you're gonna have all that landscaping. I feel like my energy is not quite there for this video today, and I am sorry about that. Like I say, fixing my sleep schedule, and it was so good last week. And then, oh, what happened? Anyway, landscaping. I hate that we have to place those stupid mailboxes and we can't just do like it's a British house in The Sims, but I can't put a letterbox in the front door. And there are even, I'm pretty sure, some front doors that have fake letterboxes that aren't functional in The Sims 4. But it doesn't function, you still have to place that like letterbox thing. Every time I place one of those in Sims 4, by the way, I think of the Lost Boy, no, Stand By Me, the movie. If you've seen it, you know, where they're like driving along and he's got a baseball bat and he's swinging at the letterboxes at the end of people's driveways, and he swings at one of them, it's on a wooden post and it goes flying, and he's like, shouldn't have gone for a wooden one. And I quote that on a daily basis. And that's what those remind me of, because that's what they are. I added this cute backyard. I didn't fence it all in because the rest of the area kind of seamlessly works as like a space that could be their entire huge backyard, so I just left it open like that. Didn't really know what to do with the space though, so I just kind of put a big tree. I didn't fill out all of it, just kind of landscaping it and making it fit in a bit more than just a house plonked in the middle of nowhere. So there you go, there's a tree. And that's it. On to the tour. So you come in through this lovely door eventually. This is all recorded and I'm not filming this as I talk, so sorry about that. But yeah, you come in and it's green. Oh, it's green. I didn't restrict colour on doors and stairs. I just thought we'll just get the main structural stuff in. But yeah, it's quite the collection of things they got under the stairs. Green things. But you got somewhere to sit, put your shoes on, somewhere to throw things that when you come in, you know, your phone, your keys and all of that. So I like that little space. It's quite cute and quite nice. And then you go through into the kitchen and you can see a glimpse of that purple horror next to it, but we'll ignore her. So the kitchen is a stunner. She is beautiful. That stove, that fridge, the cupboards, everything is beautiful about this kitchen. The tiles, the lampshades, honestly, she's gorgeous. And then there's this room. Then there's this room. You've got your little, like, almost conservatory extension thing. She's exists. This room exists and we don't talk about it. It's staying on this room a little bit too long. You've seen it. And then on to, I'm going to assume we go into the dining room next, but I do not remember. Oh, my eyes are so sleepy. Yes, onto the dining room. We are going to have to go away. Oh. Wow, I'm so sorry. Onto the dining room. We've got grey. Everything's grey. I don't like that shelf on the wall. The shadows on it are completely weird and it just looks off. But that's the dining room. Not much to say about it. I don't love it, don't hate it. I'll tell you what I do hate. Is this living room. It's so in your face. It's so stuck. Usually I'm not this like self-deprecating in my videos. I'm not usually like, oh, this build is awful. Oh, I did so bad. But I think you can agree this living room is not exactly cute. She's not exactly pretty. There was no yellow TVs as well, so this house just like doesn't have one. I don't even think I put any in the bedroom, so oops, sorry. They've got computers, so they're all good, but there's no TV in this living room. I feel like maybe I could have given myself some leeway and put a TV in anyway, but I was like, no, we're gonna be strict. We're gonna be so strict with this and just put in yellow stuff. And then you've got the teeny little downstairs bathroom, red. I mean, it's kind of a vibe. It looks like a club bathroom in like a cool club. But like, I wouldn't really want to go in there if I was drunk, you know? And then we're gonna go up the stairs. And upstairs, we've got the green upstairs landing. So you've got craft desk, you've got your bookcase. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's one of those days. I'm not going to record anything else today because I am too tired. I'm not going to have the energy and the video will just be bad. I'm already trailing off in this video, like I'm done. No, I'm fine. So there's your upstairs landing. My builds are usually better than this, I promise. It's just not my type of build, like the single colour challenge. I think it's too restricting and I didn't feel like I could be creative and weird enough with it. Obviously there is a TV, there's the penguin TV. That may be the only one in the house, but there is one. So the pink bedroom, I think, honestly, such a cute room. Oh, shuffling in my chair. They've got that little height growth chart on the door. They've got their TV space. They've got their makeup desk. They've got their bed. You know, it's like, to be honest, for a British house, the bedrooms are decent sizes. Like, these people have money. And then we go on to the yellow bedroom. And see, yellow doesn't mean it has to be awful just because the living room was. This bedroom is adorable. This bedroom looks like something I would build normally. Like, it's so cute. The bags on the door, like, I love that. I had bags on my door that I put up the hooks with command strips. And then one day in the middle of the night, it all came crashing down and terrified me. And I didn't realise what the noise was and just went back to sleep. And then I tried to open my door and there were bags in the way. Freaked me out. So glad you enjoyed that story. And then oh, okay, we are outside the house. The call is coming from outside the house. Sort yourself out what's going on in this. I'm so sorry. And then we have got the bathroom. I don't know why we are so high up, but you get a nice view, so it's fine. There's no window, but you get like a fake window with that picture on the wall. I guess that was the vibe. But light brown themed, you know, you've got a nice tall mirror, you've got your bathroom stuff. I mean, it's a bathroom. Robe on the door is what I'm really into putting stuff on doors at the moment in Sims because it's functional. It just looks stupid when they walk through it, but it's fully functional. So I'm really into doing that at the moment. And then lastly, don't even look. We've got the master bedroom. Which looks fine at first, right? And then, yeah, we'll just stick on this view. Just stick on this view and then, oh, we pan around. I hate this room so much. And the fact I tried at first, I kind of just gave up. Like, the layout is ridiculous. It's so stupid. But there's this futuristic dividing wall. And then there's a little copper orange bath. And that's the master bedroom. I can't even pretend it's good. I can't even pretend. So that's the interior, and then there's just a little bit of the exterior to go. It's not my finest build. Maybe when I've had my channel for a bit longer, I will revisit this challenge. Maybe in a different style, like not a cottage. Maybe I'll do something modern. But that's how that turned out. Oh, I'm not proud of it. Let's be honest, it's not good. But I really hope you did enjoy this, and subscribe if you want to see actually good Subscribe if you want to see actually good build videos, because I sometimes do make those. I'm really hoping to get to 200 subscribers soon, hopefully by the end of February, and my goal is to get to 1,000 in total, maybe by the end of the year. Oh, my cat's moving. But I really hope you enjoyed that video. I didn't. No, it was fun to make. It was just a nightmare. But I'll see you in the next one. So please do remember to subscribe. If you don't want to miss any more videos, check out some of my other videos if you enjoy Sims builds, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.